Hi everyone, my name is Bailey Brown. For this week's reading log, we were supposed to read a Cyber Award winner, so I chose the winner from 2005. This book is called The Voice That Challenged a Nation, Marian Anderson and the Struggle for Civil Rights. This is a biography about Marian Anderson. The copyright date is 2004, publisher Clarion Books, and I find it appropriate for middle school level. There are about 94 pages. Um, it looks like it would be a picture book or a shorter book, but it's actually a little lengthier than what it looks like. There aren't any illustrations, however, there are some photos in the book, so I'll be showing you one here in just a minute. But this is a really inspiring book about Marian Anderson. She was a singer in the 1900s, and she came from a really poor background. She was black, so she faced a lot of troubles through her singing career. She started out at a really young age singing. Her aunt would take her around singing just like in little churches and little events in town, and she would earn 25 to 50 cents for each performance. So you can see how far she has come. Her family couldn't afford to send her to high school or to further her music career, so her church really had a huge impact on her career. They had fundraisers set up so that she could go on to study music, and she started out in the United States and didn't have a lot of success. She had some bad reviews and was really discouraged from singing. She didn't even want to sing anymore. But she went overseas and studied, and when she came back, people started accepting her more, and she became huge in the United States. But she really still had some problems, like she wasn't allowed to stay at certain hotels. People wouldn't accept her because of her race, and the demand for her performing was so high that people wanted her to play at perform at Constitution Hall. However, the DAR had passed a law where colored people were not allowed to perform there. So that was a huge controversy. Eleanor Roosevelt, the First Lady, even resigned from the DAR to prove that it was a social injustice. She wanted everyone to know that she believed that she should be performing there, whether she was white, black, whatever. So in response to that, there was a lot of controversy. So she ended up having a free concert at the Lincoln Memorial on Easter Sunday, and there were 75,000 people who attended the concert in support of her. So I have a quick picture that was in the book so you can see just how many people were there. It is really amazing. But Marian was very firm in her beliefs and supported the civil rights movement. She even sang at Lincoln Memorial again with when Martin Luther King came to deliver his I Have a Dream speech. And with that being said, she also fought for instead of having separate but equal seating, to just integrate everyone in auditoriums. Because for a while there was like a vertical separation. So like blacks on one side, whites on the others, instead of blacks being in the back. They thought that was more equal. But she fought to just integrate everyone. So she went on with her singing career. She was in the US, overseas. She had a lot of success. And that concert at Lincoln Memorial was a huge event in her career, and it was a huge event in history. I'm actually really surprised that more schools don't talk about it. She held a farewell tour, and it started at the Washington Constitution Hall, where she was not allowed to originally sing. And she had a sold out concert, which I think is really amazing. She passed away April 8th, 1993, which was just one day shy of the 54th anniversary of her Easter concert that she held at Lincoln Memorial. I think this book was just really inspiring, and it teaches kids to always fight for what they believe in, to never give up. My personal experience that I felt was kind of similar was I performed a solo for contest my 6th grade year and had a poor rating, and it completely discouraged me from singing. I didn't sing again until high school and didn't perform another solo until my senior year when I tried out for a musical, and then I ended up getting the lead role in the musical. So I thought that was kind of similar. I would use a timeline to help the kids understand all the events that were happening along with the events in Marion's life that were happening, so they could understand why there were so many social injustices and why it took so long for her to achieve her goals, but she never quit. So, again, this is The Voice That Challenged a Nation, and it is a biography about Marian Anderson, written by Russell Friedman, and it is the Cyber Award winner from 2005.